And we are live. Welcome. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, that was crap. But it's okay. It's okay. It was bad. It was not what I expected, but it's okay. I am gonna play some music, so I'm not totally alone. And then we're gonna make this comic, and it's gonna be amazing. I gotta stay focused. So yeah, just gonna get some background music, background music, and definitely get a better camera situation. But apparently I can go live on my phone maybe by tomorrow. I don't know. I'm testing it out. So we'll see. Jimmy crack on, I don't care. Jimmy crack on and I don't care. Jimmy crack on and I don't care. Hmm. Sure, why not? Okay, so here we are. Here we go. Too many fires to put out at one time. Um, I'm all over the place, and you know that's a struggle. And then my Wi-Fi is acting like it's not stable, so it's gonna post on. Making club happening now. Bam. And done. And we posted, and yeah, okay. Here we are. Oh my gosh, somebody's here. Hi, how are you? Sorry, I'm excited. Happy to have you here. Welcome to Comic Book Making Club. Um, let's get started. I am Cami Cam of Cami Cam Comics. Anywhere you see Cami Cam Comics on the internet, that is me. I've already published my first comic book a couple years ago. It was like 2 years ago. It's Snack Time the Picnic, and it is an amazing story about kind of autobiographical about my life. And I'm a mom of kids, so you see this is from kids, but it's an amazing thing to do is to make comics. So Comic Book Making Club is all about making comics together with community. So I hope that you were able to go to Ko-fi and get this lovely uh, printable I made like in 2 days. So, kudos for that. But it's just a guide walkthrough of each week of the goals for the club. So this club is completely free. I'm not going to ask you for any money. If you want to buy my books, though, you know, we can work something out. Anyways, yeah, so welcome to week 1, where we're just gonna focus in on idea sharing and mind mapping. So my idea for the comic I want to do is called Pug and Cat. Pug and Cat are two best friends that are completely opposite in every way imaginable. Um, if you'd like, you have some ideas in the chat you want to drop. What comic are you working on? Are you new to comics? Tell me about yourself. I'm just nervous. I'm just a big ball of nerves. But it's cool. We're here. And if you're too shy to do that, that is fine. So I'll just do this for you. Hi. Welcome to week 1. Yeah, so in our guide, I have we're talking about idea sharing and mind mapping. So on our first page, or like third page, we have a big old beautiful light bulb. Um, and the light bulb, I'm gonna write the main idea, like 1 to 3 sentences. So, idea is Pug and Cat. Pug and Cat, as I said before, they're two best friends who are completely opposite in every way. Um, Pug is the logical, the analyst, the analytical one, And Kat is the crazy, I'm following the dopamine all over the place. The really, significant part of their the both of their just two different. It's they shouldn't work together. They shouldn't be friends because they are opposites, but it's in their friendship they find balance to come together. So it's really nice of just seeing that opposites attract, but it works out for friends and balance. Yeah, so it's really nice to do this story for Pug and Cat. Um, but yeah, and you're gone now, and that's okay. We're moving on. Yeah, so I don't know. This is tough. This is hard, but I'm here and I'm showing up. So if you walk in and you see me, it's Comic Book Making Club. So and hopefully these will all save into the same thing. I'm probably not going to do the full 30 minutes. So right now, I got all my hullabaloo all over the place. So let's get into our idea for Pug and Cat. So it all starts off with our title, which actually can come later. It doesn't have to be right now. So I'm writing down Pug and Cat. And if you come in and you have questions, what are we doing here? We're talking about week 1. So Pug and Cat. Two best friends who are opposites, and they meet. Then they go on a treasure hunting adventure. That's it. So it's starting off as 2 parts. How do they meet? How do 2 opposites meet? Now that's where we get into our mind mapping. So mind mapping looks like 2 different ways, 2 different methods. This camera's inverted and my hair is crazy on one side. Oh my gosh, I just feel so bad because the camera. Oh, kids, it's not about the camera. Here, I'm showing up. Yeah, so it is what it is. Welcome to Comic Book Making Club. This is who I am. This is what I got. I was really hoping to go on my phone live, but the quality was just so bad. So here I am talking to myself. All right, so we got our idea. Our light bulb is done. Where we have our idea: 2 best friends who are opposites and they meet. Then they go on a treasure hunting adventure. So now we're in part 2, which I can't believe is over already. So I guess club's only gonna be 15 minutes and go from there, unless we start chatting it up and we get into a conversation. But I just made this window of time large because you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen. So here we are. Again, mind mapping. So write every connect idea. I should have pre-read this. Proofread. It's okay. Okay, so we're writing every connected idea and plot point to your main idea. Fill in the gaps for your story from the beginning until the end. And so mind mapping is a way to organize your thoughts in a way that works best for you. You have to read your own notes. You can use a story web or a traditional outline format. First, write every idea. After all your ideas are written, review, cut what doesn't fit with the main idea. And lastly, order your ideas from beginning to end. Sounds a little redundant and repetitive, but we're just organizing our story. And so we already know how Pug and Cat starts. Pug and Cat starts with 2 friends meeting, and then from there you have how do we get the treasure? This treasure hunting adventure. So I did make 2 versions. We've got our story web, okay, which was in the middle. That's our central idea. In this case, it's a treasure hunting, and then around are the plot points that go from meeting to treasure hunting adventure. I think one thing that is like really inspiring are one of those stories where you have a character. Oh, that's okay. Hi, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Yes, it's okay to be late. I was late too. I had a lot going on, but yes, nice to meet you. Welcome to Comic Book Making Club. If you have any questions, I'm here just rambling about this awesome comic that I'm trying to make happen. So yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. If you're making comics, I do have this awesome comic book making guide that I should have proofread, but I really want to get it as possible. So I'll go back and make edits. So this is available for free on my walkthrough of the week, and I stuff. I did the idea. So my story is about Pug and Cat and their best friends. And if you were here the whole time and I wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you're here now, so thank you for being here. Yeah, so we're not going over I'm going over our mind mapping / outlining. So of course you've got the story web. So that's like a web, and you can always add more web if you need it. I just thought it'd be nice for illustrative purposes or just giving you somewhere to start. Now, I prefer a traditional outline, which I got one of those too. Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah, I don't know. Like technology it's all over the place. Like 1 minute I had live access and they were like, "Oh, you need more subscribers." I'm like, "But I have enough." So, it's cool. Thanks for letting me know what's what. But yeah, welcome to Comic Book Making Club week 1. Yeah, do you have any questions before I go on? Mhm, mhm. Yeah, really tricky. Okay, cool. Well, we'll just keep jumping right into yeah, my preferred outline. Um it's traditional, and so one method I like to follow, it's done by Pixar. I call it story skeleton, or you can call it the A13 method. But it's every story kind of starts the same. One day, character did this, and they did this every day until suddenly this event happened that propelled them into the story. And because of that, the, plot point A happened, plot point B, plot point C that led to the resolution. So, like a common story would be Toy Story, the original. If you've seen it, I hope you have. If not, you can fit this in for any story. But every day, Woody, because that's really the main character, Woody is played with by Andy. Woody and Andy, best friends. They play together all the time because cowboys are his world. Until one day, Buzz Lightyear shows up, and that propels him there. So, because Buzz Lightyear shows up, Woody is no longer the favorite toy. Woody decides to get rid of Buzz Lightyear. Because he's trying to get rid of Buzz Lightyear, he puts himself and Buzz Lightyear in danger, and a resolution is they have to work together to get out of the danger. So for Pug and Cat, we're starting out with it's a time between starting with Pug and starting with Cat. Pug is the logical side, the serious one, and then Pug is the carefree and loving. So we'll start with Pug, just because, just because. So I have the outline here. We'll start with day 1. Pug's headed to his new job. Sorry if it's shaking. I'm on a weak wobbly table, and it's the first day of his new job. Pug has dreamed of this job forever, since college. So, we're telling, as we write out our plot points, we're getting details of our characters and everything. Dreamed of the job since college. Whew, my spelling. Okay, so dreamed of the job since college, and that's it. They're headed for their new dream job. They're really proud of themselves. Family's proud and everything. What is the job going to be? I don't know if that's significant to the plot. But I think you have to think of just parts of like, if it comes up, what is that gonna be? So it'll be cool though. It'll be cool. We can always come back to that. The next week we have character design. So week 2 we'll come back, go over those finer details. So we've got our opening every day. Pug's been working up to this job, finally gets the job, had it in for the first day, when suddenly I'm so giddy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be here. When suddenly a shoe falls from a tree. Pug is confused. Pug doesn't know what's going on. Looks up. The tree starts talking to him. Okay. Then I feel like I should use something else. This is marker. It's not really it, but it's okay. Moving on. I can't do the marker. I can't do the marker. I know. Okay, here we go. Pen. All right. So this tree starts talking. Cat, that's our second character, is stuck in the tree. Which is very typical for a cat because cats are in trees all the time. I really thought this was going to be a world problem as a kid of like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Like, are the firefighters really going to come if a cat gets stuck in a tree? And that actually is something I've never seen happen before. But I mean, it's happening. Cat is stuck in the tree. Cat goes with the flow. Starts a conversation from the tree. Pug doesn't know whether to help because Pug's a good person, or to leave Cat. Then from there, now's our story. So Pug does come in helping Cat, and it's fun, it's cool. So Pug does help Cat. Now it's a race to the job interview. Now it's a race to the first day. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at 5. I should have done more spacing, but okay. Keep moving on. Keep going strong. So it's hurdles, it's crazy shenanigans, cartoon style and antics to get to the job. And that's brilliant. And from there, we go into afterwards, Cat says, hey, afterwards, you want to get a bite to eat? It's good to have a lot of info for your character, even though you want to use it. I feel like it is because you want to know. It is a lot of question is it good to have a lot of info for your character, even though you won't use it? I feel like it's a level of balance because you want to know your character. So even if you continue to use the character in your story, you want to know how they would react into different situations. So, Cat, for example, if Cat is the carefree, loving character, then part of that question would be, okay, why are they like this? And so it's like, okay, let's create a backstory that would explain that. And it's just kind of, you want to know the character like yourself because it just opens up, you don't end up with plot holes. That's the biggest thing of like these extra details. So it's knowing that, who Pug is, what do they like to do for fun, who they are as a person, and all those kind of things. I'm actually almost out of time. But I thank you for being here, and you're welcome to reach out to me on any social media platforms. I got about 5 more minutes, and I gotta jump back in. But check out this guide, and I hope that answered your question. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. It's my first time, so thanks for being here. But yeah, I feel like more details are better, but don't get caught up in the details. It's a balance. So like, I'm not gonna go and like write Pug's entire childhood and life story, but does Pug have parents? What is his dream job? And how does Pug react in that way? Cat, for example. Okay, we know Cat's carefree. What kind of parents does Cat have? Why is Cat carefree? So it's just asking questions about the character that explain them. But yeah. Okay, so then back to our outline. So we're at Pug and Cat. Pug ends up helping Cat out of the tree. And then after they're helped out of the tree, it's a mad dash to get to the job on time. It's first day, can't be late. And it's all these shenanigans, these antics, helping little old ladies and everything. And surprisingly, Cat makes it there on time. And that's great for Cat. Oh, another person. Hi, thank you for being here. Welcome to week 1 of webcomic. I don't want to say webcomic, but comic book making club. We're going over ideas and mind mapping and outlines, and I hope that you get your wonderful handmade booklet, guidebook for a webcomic. Gosh, I keep saying webcomic, for a comic book making club. It's full of resources that I use and love to use. So we've got our idea. We're working on Pug and Cat, 2 best friends who are opposite in every way. They meet, they go on a treasure hunting adventure. That's where we are right now. So the treasure hunting adventure is of them finding this bite to eat. Like, hey, after your first day, let's celebrate with food. And that's the treasure hunt. So it's just going to be all the parts of a traditional like treasure hunt story, the mystery, the puzzle, the backstab, the sabotage, I thought it was here. So I really have a lot of ideas that I hope to flesh out as we come back, for next week, and then have a completed outline. And traditionally, when I'm working on a comic, I usually try to go for at least 10 plot points for a comic, 10 to 15. Just because I feel like that's an equal number amount that each one of those can be a chapter, or combining them together for a chapter. And they're really fun, just making comics. So, thank you for being here in Comic Book Making Club. Still got some time. So at this time, if you have any questions, that's cool. That's great. Yeah, again, this is our comic book making guide. It's available on my Ko-fi and on social media platforms all over. Yeah, so okay. So Cat afterwards like to eat, to celebrate. Pug works. Loves it. Doesn't want to see that crazy cat afterwards. And this is just like in my head. This is coming. This is going. Later. End of day. To Pug's surprise, Cat is there. Cat leads Pug to a sketchy neighborhood, only to find that their favorite restaurant. Hello, welcome to Webcomic Making Club. We're going over our outline and just writing down plot points. If you have any questions, we still have time before club is over. I did run over, had some things that kind of pushed back the time, but clubs are Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Yeah, so let's just, if you got questions, drop them in the chat. Thanks for being here. Welcome to week 1, where it's ideas and outlines. Comic book making is fun. You don't have to do it alone. I think I can share it with you. Give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. And let's see if I can get this in the chat. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Okay, that wasn't it. Wait for it. Okay, go here. I'm trying to just share this thing. Okay. All right. I'm trying to just move around like my tabs and my oh gosh. Screaming panic. Screaming panic. Oh my gosh. Ooh. So, okay. All right, it's cool. We're good. We're good. We are not okay. We are not okay. I'm sorry. I need to be more serious. I'm a serious comic book artist, and I'm here to be serious. Yes, seriousness of the series. Oh my gosh, this was intense. All right, yeah. Drop your questions in the chat. Anything you want to know about comics or web comics, or if you missed a lot, don't worry. Come back next week. We got 4 minutes. I told myself I commit to 30. And then my email address didn't work. What the? Okay, that's weird. I don't even know what that was. It's on my Ko-fi, which you can find link in bio everywhere. I've got a link tree. Yes, I got it to work. Yes, victory is mine. Hi, welcome to Webcomic Comic Book Making Club. I'm Cami Cam of Cami Cam Comics. I make comics and I want to make them with you. I have a wonderful free guide that we'll be using throughout this wonderful club for the next 8 weeks, and we'll just be going over comics together. I'm trying. Okay, there it is. I'm trying to just get it to share, and then if you want to get the guide and do the steps and see the stuff that I did, you're more than welcome to. And then my PC was about to die, so I definitely got to get ready to go. Just wait. Oh, don't die. Oh, no. Wait for it. Okay, sorry. Oh, gosh. Wait. Don't die. I wasn't prepared. I really wasn't. I thought I'd go live on my phone and it would be so much better. But, that's got nothing to do with anything but the beans and the biscuits. Cool. All right. So the link is dropped in the chat. 100. I can do my own emojis like I'm there watching me. This is cool. This has been great. So yeah, we went over idea. Let's recap. We did idea. We started outline. You got lots of different ideas or methods for outlining. Also available on my website. These are all free resources because I learned them from YouTube University. I learned these things for free by studying film directors, other writers, and everything. So, where are we at? Should there be a solid idea on what you want your character to be, or should a backstory be made first? I think you need the idea of your character first, then the backstory. So, Pug and Cat. I had the idea that Pug wears a tie and Cat is either naked or wears flip-flops. And I felt like those ideas are what set the story in motion of them interacting, the two opposite personalities. Then you can go back and do the backstory. I feel like the backstory and your outline, that's where they're going to tie in. Because as we go through the actual story, parts of their backstory should lead into the story. So we find out why Pug normally doesn't take risks, normally doesn't help strangers, why Cat is carefree and just looking for the joy in life. So first, have an idea of the character, and then we're going to work on backstory. And we'll cover all of that. I'm gonna say that's week 2 is character design. So definitely pick up this guide at the link if you can, and if not, I'll find a way how to like post it. Light bulb, I can post the images on a post in YouTube for you. But this has been our time. It's 30 minutes. That's what I said I dedicated to 30 minutes of club. I gotta go eat some good food. Thank you for being here. Um, Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate all who came, all who tuned in. I hope to see you next week. If 2 o'clock doesn't work for you, feel free to reach out. I got an open schedule. I can do anything except before 3 o'clock because 3 o'clock, that's when my kids get home, and that's crazy. I can't do both at the same time. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. Eh. Anyways, yeah, so thanks for being here. This has been amazing, and I love you from the bottom of my heart. So stay tuned, stay blessed. Bye. Peace out.